have found this song. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's Wednesday. Wednesday. It's time for What Does Joey Know? And I don't know if Joey knows this song because I just found it on my hard drive and I'm going, what on God's green earth is this song? So let's find out. Joey, come on in, my man. Welcome, Joey Fatone, everybody.
I'm running. Oh, is that what the song is? Does this say Joey Run?
Have you heard this song before? I haven't either. I was like, let's find out. It's called Run, Joey, Run by David Geddes.
Yeah, the only Joey song I know is there's one woman that sings Joey, I'm not angry anymore.
Hold on, let's see if it's...
Daddy, please don't. It wasn't his fault.
The 70s were weird, dude. The 70s were weird. Vivian Rodriguez, the fact that you even know this song is ridiculous.
Daddy, please don't. It's not his fault.
I think it's about him dating her or got her pregnant. I don't know, dude. That's a fun one.
It's a Harvey Weinstein story.
Yeah, it's terrible. I'm like, what on God's green earth? Well, Joey, how's it going today? How was your Tuesday?
Tuesday was fantastic, actually. I went and saw my mom. I did social distancing, but things are a little bit released, people are saying, but I'm not really going anywhere except I went to my mom's house.
Right.
Me and we had a Mother's Day basically on Sunday, we missed that. I forgot to say that. Did I say that? I probably did say that. But yeah, yesterday we had dinner at their house. It was nice. It was actually very nice.
Did she cook? Did she make a big Italian meal?
No, my mom and dad, they made like a roast. And we had potatoes. What would you have for dinner last night, Jason?
Me? What did I have last night? Man,
How many beers did you drink last night? Was there any
no, I did Uber Eats though last night, made 50 clams. You know what I had to eat? I had 2 slices of pizza from one of the places I picked up from. That's what I had for dinner.
That's kind of a good thing. If you do Uber Eats, you drive to the place. If you're hungry, you just get what you want and then go and,
Yeah, they said, it'll be a couple more minutes. And I'm like, hey, well, why don't you throw in some slices for me? He's like, I got you, man. I got you.
Oh, he hooked it up?
It's awesome. It's
hey,
great.
Joe.
Yeah.
So Jason chose to do Uber Eats because he's stuck in his house. He can't do anything. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to take 4 hours just to do this. He told me when the thing goes off, bling, and he gets so excited like he won something. It has nothing to do with the money. It's just the activity of it.
You know what we should do one day? I should go with you.
Oh my God! Yes,
I should go with you and deliver.
You should, dude. It's ridiculous.
No, with a camera. I think it'd be so much fun.
It's a game. It goes bling, and I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, it's a McDonald's. They're not going to tip. Moving on, and I just declined that one. But Outback Steakhouse, Sonny's Barbecue,
right?
Yeah.
Thomas Lorero said, "Is Jason put that back? Is Jason getting more handsome?" Hey,
I might be. Tom
he
Lorero,
might be.
thank you. I might
it's the
be.
red. It's the red. Look at this. Look at red and I have blue on. That's weird.
Listen, we're all American here.
I do Uber Eats too.
By the way, our
Stephanie.
Our guest today looks fantastic as well. I told her, I go, everybody's getting dressed up to come on the show, and you got 2 schlubs like us just rolling out of bed. Let's have fun. They're all getting dressed up. I love it though.
I just threw this shirt on. I realized that I was wearing the same repetitive shirts like you because you're wearing your Budweiser shirt again. So I actually changed my shirts up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't done laundry in like a month, and my wife just keeps grabbing stuff off the top of the pile and puts it in. All right, Joe, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Good for me. I'm not a good one on this one, man.
We're rocking 70s.
My dad did more like 50s and somewhat of the 60s. 70s, we'll see.
We'll see. Here we go. 70s. We're getting our disco on. That's right, Joey. You hear it?
I hear it now. Shake your groove thing? No.
Nope.
Give me a second. I'll get the lights on.
That's right. I gotta get the white man's overbite out. Here it comes.
Ah!
Put it down. Boogie Fever. I think it's going around.
That's right. Boogie Fever by the Silvers. That's who that was.
The Silvers.
Silvers. Listen, it's all right. Hey,
Sandra. I know we say it wrong all the time, so I'm sorry.
Hey, what when you were on Dancing with the Stars, what dance did you learn that you loved the most? Because I just saw you doing a little rerun action there. I was like, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, right. You know what? For Dance with the Stars, I'd like the fast up-tempo dances because they were easier to hide things if you screwed up.
Right.
But the very first dance I did was actually from the Bee Gees. You Should Be Dancing. Should be dancing, yeah. Me and Kim Johnson did. I literally had a white suit with Fatone on the back of it. Yeah, interesting, right?
Yeah,
Ooh, what? Brianna, go in that drawer and grab that Fatone thing. Show you a little fun fact.
Every time you were on that show, they put Fatone on
it's in a
something.
white plastic bag. That little Fatone, last name.
Yeah, everything. He put his name on everything. Jason, what comment did you just make? White man's overbite?
That's my white man's overbite. You know when you hit the dance floor, the white guy.
You know what? I do that sometimes. Though I smell my upper lip. I'm like, I don't know why I do that.
I don't go Doug face. I go
crap. It looks like so much like crap. But here's a little fun bit here. I've actually been going through a lot of my stuff, and this is actually the original. And I wore it once before, and I re-sewed it onto another jacket when I came back and did the All-Star season. But this is the Fatone patch that was on the back of my suit. I had a white suit that said Fatone on the back of it.
Did it just look like you were just
Fatone amazing? Oh wait, amazing Fatone.
When you left that show, this is like you just boosted everything. Oh, I'm taking the Fatone patch. I'm taking the sweatsuit.
Well, the thing, no, I wish. The only thing I had was like I got sneakers and I got this, but don't tell anybody. The finale, not the finale, but the second week I got kicked off when I played Charlie Chaplin, but I looked like Hitler. I took that suit. I don't care what they say. I stole that.
What about the robe? You have the robe?
Not the Jedi robe. I have a Dance with the Stars robe, but I
had the Paula Deen robe. I stole Paula Deen's robe. I have it in my.
I love it. Next song. Here we go. That's right. All right, guys, get on that
Boogie
dance floor.
Wonderland.
Nope.
Oh, dance.
No.
They all sound the same to me now.
They all sound the same, just like there was.
It's like, yeah. Yeah, dude, you got me on this, man. This is not a good genre for me. Shame.
That's Evelyn Champagne King. Shame.
Olivia said, bust out skates.
All right, Joey, you're not doing good at this, but that's okay.
I got an FSU cup.
I got a kid. I got a kid who goes there. Yeah,
I could care less.
I know you're not into sports at all. I got a kid.
No, but I went to FSU game with Fonzie and Joel Capabili. It's fun. It's good times.
Was that when he had the RV there and the whole thing? And
no,
it was whole kids in the RV, being the Partridge family.
We just all went there.
All right, here we go.
But I realized how old I was when I went to a. There it is. There it is. See, those are nice robes. We had a crappy one the very first year, I think. And then when I came back, I got one of those.
Paula Deen.
Hey, does it smell like crawfish and grits?
Hey, Joe, wait, hang on a second, Joe. What else of a celebrity thing have you stolen before? That's a good question. We got to ask a couple people questions.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
I got the drop the mic robe. I got
that. I got one of those.
You got Ellen underwear. Everybody gets that.
Yeah, but everybody gets Ellen underwear. And like something like you took. I have. You know what I have? You know Frankie Muniz's tag from when we played golf with the caddy word on their back. Yeah. I don't know how the hell I acquired that, but I have Frankie Muniz's one. I acquired that. Oh no, Haley Joe Osment, not Frankie. Haley Joe.
Do you remember the time in the Versace overseas, or was it where you stole the fork and the gold fork?
Oh yeah, I went to Donatello's house. I stole the fork.
Donatello's house.
I knew you would go and start stealing stuff. And
Donatello, I went to Donatello Versace's house, and they had the symbols on the spoons, and there was a little spoon. I was like, how cool and pimp would that be if I was able to give? I had a miniature pigeon, Nikita, and I was able to feed the medicine with a Versace spoon. How great would that be? And I did that. That's exactly what I did. So I did that, and then I had the knife. But as we were leaving, I had it up my sleeve, and she was like, "Bye." I was like, "Bye," and I didn't want to shake her hand because the knife would have fallen. That is so horrible. I can't believe I'm saying this.
That is terrible. I know you're a celebrity, Joe. You can afford your own gold spoons.
This is back in the day when we thought it was cool.
It was fun. Jay, let's bring her on.
Oh, you want to bring her on? All right, let's get our host in here. See, we got a whole Versace story. Hold on. I got to make this happen.
What are you doing?
Hold on. I get yelled at for not looking at everything. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep. There you go.
Hey, Joey!
Hey, Jason!
Our first guest is instantly recognizable with her infectious smile, big lashes, and trademark blonde hair. worn in pigtails, earning her the nickname Powerhouse in Pigtails. She graduated from FIT NYC with a degree in marketing and fashion design and worked in the heart of the infamous New York garment district as a dress designer. God, I can't speak today. She has literally launched her fashion line from her kitchen table, Joey. She is a true entrepreneur, and her growing stable of brands, all of which are an extension of her personal style, fully embody her mantra, caviar dreams and tuna fish budget. She can be seen as part of the cast of Real Housewives of New Jersey, and you can hear her on her podcast, Caviar Dreams and Tuna Fish Budget. Joey, let's welcome her in. Please welcome Margaret Josephs.
Yay! Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
See what I'm saying? Look how great she looks,
Oh,
Joey.
you're so sweet. Thank you. I mean, you don't see me from the waist down, but party on the top. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Party on the top.
Party
not so
on
much
the top.
bottom. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Little meaty ass on the bottom. Little extra meat since I've been stuck home eating.
There is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a little curvage. And the pigtails are very cute. I like that.
Thank
That's
you.
style.
They work on the Maj.
What do the earrings say?
Iconic.
Earrings.
I feel like since we're doing our, little disco theme and
Right.
all that. Yeah.
I
So
like
Jersey. We're in Jersey.
I live in Englewood. I live by the city, Englewood.
Nice.
In
Very
Bergen
close.
County. Yeah, very close. Not so bad. And now you're in Orlando.
Yep. I'm originally from Brooklyn. Yep.
Yep.
Bensonhurst. Oh, yeah. It's pretty crazy. Jason, where are you from? Nobody cares.
Where
Let's
you
go.
You beat me to that one. So Margaret, did you know any of those songs I was playing for Joey?
Yes, I knew them all. I was screaming them out.
Awesome.
Joey, I'm shocked. I would think that you would know all of that.
Well, let's go here. I'm more of an 80s music because of the fact I was born in the 70s. I was born in 77. So
that's
I was on the end of the butt of it. So I really didn't. I was such a baby that I didn't hear a lot of it.
True.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
So
Yeah,
this is going to suck for me.
on you.
This is going to be good for you.
Yes, it's true. I have 10 years on you.
All right, let's see. Let's
Okay,
see.
let's see if I could get it.
How old? Wait,
I'm
I know we should not
53.
ever
No,
ask.
I don't give a shit. I had a facelift. I'm 53.
There's that Jersey attitude. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like I don't give a shit. I had a facelift. I'm 53.
I know.
She owns it, Joey.
But
Listen,
I'm still bangable. I mean, say what you want. I'm still bangable.
Can I be honest with you? And I know people say shit like that. I'm going to be dead honest with you. Some people you can tell when they had one. You don't look like you had one.
Thank you. I had a good doctor. I'm gonna shout him out, Dr. Carolak, because he's great. And I was like, I have to look natural, or my kids would have a mental breakdown.
Yeah, you don't want to look like somebody.
No, you don't want to
really pulled back.
I know.
Dude,
People have
face. I know. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No worries. I know. I'm just saying. I knew a friend of mine actually. His mother had a facelift, and it was interesting because it looked like someone beat the crap out of her after that. Did that happen to you as well? Like eyes, everything just swells up.
Yeah, you get very swollen. You look very crazy for about 2 weeks, and then it all comes together magically. You're like, what the? I do, and then you're like totally fine. But I had veneers put on my teeth, so my lips look bigger. I did not have my lips pumped up. Everyone's like, Marge, what do you do to your lips? The way people write you on Instagram. They have, no filter whatsoever. They think they say whatever they want to you. And I'm like, nothing. It's just veneers are on my teeth, and my smiles were. I was like, oh God. I get it from every angle. Every angle.
Well, you look beautiful. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Cece. Thank you.
All right, so here we go. Let's play a song. This is you're definitely gonna get this. Here we go, Margaret.
Okay. Bad girl.
Bad girls.
Joey.
She's gonna kill you at this.
Margaret's gonna kick my ass on this one.
Margaret's on point.
You didn't know that? A little too soon.
I have to hear once I start hearing it, then I'll know. Toot.
I just knew from when it started.
There it is.
Okay. I know. You knew it right away, right?
There it is. A little shoulder shrug. I like it.
One of those
shoulder
big
shrug.
bad girls though in New Jersey Housewives. Are you like one of the? Or you?
No, I mean, listen. I'm the sarcastic one. I'm funny. I don't drink alcohol. I wouldn't say I'm bad. I think I'm sarcastic.
Is that by choice or is that by?
No, I just can't help it. It's very easy to be sarcastic with some of the people on my show. I mean, the elevator doesn't go all the way upstairs on some of them.
True, I'm sure they don't.
A
couple of
it's very easy. It's easy to be sarcastic. I mean, I can't talk about it. I mean, if you watch that, do you watch it all or no?
I honestly, I do not. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I do not. I haven't watched any Housewives to be honest. He travels and stuff like that.
I'm not offended.
I know you're not offended, but it's really funny because the minute we said we were having you on, I'm not kidding you, and it's weird because I've never really had many people text me and excited about having somebody on the show, and I've had like 5 or 6 people text me and go, "Oh, really? Oh, I gotta watch this today."
That makes me so happy. Yeah, when Matt Byers, texted me last night, he's like, I was so excited because I remember I went to see you in concert. I didn't have good seats. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Now I got the front seat. And I was so excited last night. I was like, oh my God.
I love one of my favorite channels is Bravo. I mean, I watch Southern Charm. I watch all the Below Decks. And man, when Real Housewives gets on, I'm going, all right, here we go. But the best is the wrap up or the finale shows after with Andy Cohen. If he interviews you guys, those get so off the chart. People walking off set. The reunion, yeah. They walk off set, they start screaming. Oh my God, it is fantastic.
Yeah, the reunions are amazing. It's an all-day event, and it goes into 3 parts. It's like the Super Bowl of the housewife. You have to air out all your beef. What everyone said about you.
Were you reluctant when you first came on? Like, did you say yes, I'm down, I'll do it, or was it kind of like, I don't know, let me think about it?
I said I'm just going to go for it because they had asked me 2 seasons prior. I couldn't do it because actually my husband and I were contracted to do another show, and then it's like I do have a pretty big business. I've been doing it a long time, and I had a very bad hit with a lawsuit and everything else. I was like, you know what, I could use some publicity. My kids were all out of the house. I'm 49 years old. Who gives a shit? I'm just going to go on and do it. And, everything comes out. I said, if you pick your nose in kindergarten, they're going to find out. So I went on right away. First week on, I'm like, I slept with the contractor. I left my first husband. I just went boom, boom, boom.
Smart.
I did everything because, why? And it went really well for me. It went well. I enjoy it. I'm myself all the time. I feel like at a certain age, you have nothing to hide. I have nothing to prove. It's not about, I didn't need to be famous or anything like that. It's just my regular life. Listen, everyone makes fun of me. I didn't renovate my house. Everyone's like, you live in a shit show. I was like, I bought an old house. I was like, I'm like, I'm not renovating it I have nothing to prove at that. You get it to be a certain age.
I think that's what's amazing, and you hit something really, really smart about that. I know we're gonna play some music again in a minute, but it's interesting too. As you get older, you realize I don't need this, I don't need that. I know what I want in my life. I mean, back in the day, I lived in for me, I was like 4 acres, 10,000 square foot house, all this stuff. I honestly, after a while, if I didn't think if I didn't move to California, I probably would have tried to stay in that house and probably would have been broke just because of the amount of money that was going in it. And then I realized to myself, why am I doing this? If I'm not even home half the time, why do I have this house? I'd rather go on great vacations. And that's kind of what I did. I downside shit and just kind of went, you know what? Let me just have fun. Let me enjoy my life. And I'm 43, and I, obviously had a career even prior to.
Yeah, you were a young guy. Yes, exactly. So, and different stages of your life. And listen, I have a great old house, but we bought it as a project. My husband and I didn't buy it to like renovate as soon as I got on the show. It was a labor of love, and we're taking our time. But it's just so funny because everyone's like, and I was like, oh, spare me.
And what I think about with your show and all the Real Housewives shows is it seems like you're as real as it gets right here. And I believe that's the best part about the show because they don't care. They just throw it all out there. You decide what you like and what you don't, because that's what makes it so great. And, I'm kind of tired of everybody trying not to be real and trying to be all politically correct. You guys just throw it out and go, hey, this is who I am. Through you, I'm from Jersey, and I'm going to punch you in the face next time you talk to my kids.
It's true.
The best.
It's not scripted. It is not scripted. People, I thought that was the one thing I did think when I got out. I was like, this has to be scripted. People can't argue. But everybody's so different, has difference of opinion. Anything.
Don't they put you in not a scenario to set up, but it's like, hey, you guys are going to go get your nails done today. Guys are going to go do this today. You know what I'm saying? And just put you in a scenario and then just let you guys go.
No, you know what it is? It's like, it's stuff that I would do in my regular life. They want to know what's going on in your regular life, and you're actually doing things you would normally do, and you're with your friends.
That's great.
But so it's not really like that. It's like you're traveling together. So familiarity breeds contempt, right? I mean, look at this quarantine. People you normally love, you want to stab them in the face. I mean, so just be with these people, alcohol, difference of opinion, all hell breaks loose.
Well, that's the best part. And on all those shows, that's the key. It's like, hey, we're going to go to Jamaica. And what could go wrong going to a beautiful scenic place like Jamaica? Well, tune in next week and you'll find out.
Yeah, we were in Jamaica. That's what happened. And Teresa, who was on my show, I don't drink any alcohol. They gave me rum. Rumor had it she was with like a younger guy. So of course I go, they give you like 12-year-old rum. I go, don't give it to Teresa. She doesn't like jailbait. Oh, I was like, I just couldn't contain myself. It was such an easy joke to make.
I love it.
That was it. Everybody's upset. Everyone's having. How could you say that? You're so insensitive. I was like, it was such an easy pot shot. What's with you people?
It's just a joke, people.
See,
everybody's so sensitive.
Guys can get away with it because it's all about breaking. You know what? Here we go. Next song.
Ring my bell. I need a word. Oh, right, same time. Okay, we did it. Same time. Joey and I got it together.
Oh, it's a correct. Hey,
these are my roller skating days.
Who would you in your cast? Now you don't drink alcohol, but if they had this glass, who would drink out of this?
Oh, Jennifer.
Jennifer?
I would think Jennifer. Yeah, I call her the cocktail queen.
Cocktail queen. She's the lush.
Only one. I would say she's a lush. I just think that she likes to drink when she's with us.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. With us, she doesn't really drink. I think with us, she needs to drink.
Joey's the lush on this show.
I drank water out of that. So I was playing around one day with it, but I'm going to attempt. I wonder how much alcohol it must take in that thing. A lot, I'm sure.
Yes. I think a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, I'd black out. All right, next song.
Next song.
Sounds like my cousin.
I sound like your cousin.
That's my
I like
father.
that. Oh, hi, Dad. That's good. I like that. So cute.
Yeah, my father just decided to chime in.
Oh, hang on.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, my mouse.
What are you doing?
Hold on. There we go. The mouse messed up. Yelling at me.
Oh, what a night.
Oh, he got it. He got it? You did. You got it. Oh, what a night.
Yes, Joey, you got that.
Oh, he got it. He got it ahead of me. That was good. I love that.
Well, I don't know much, so I got to jump in.
That was good.
I had to play one for Joey because he has a fragile ego.
We got it very quickly.
We got to let him have a shot at this.
That was good.
Thanks.
I love this song too. It's so good.
That's a long intro. What the hell?
All right.
Here we go, Joey. Sing it out loud. Come on, Joey.
Oh, Eric gave me that good. So good. Right? So that's my big thing. Always my hand up.
What was the fun fact? Go back to that real quick. What was the
Eric
fun fact, Joe?
Eric gave you that glass.
Eric gave me this glass?
No,
the big glass.
Oh yeah, he did give me. I think he did give me this big glass. I don't remember. I think he did. That's Eric's claim to fame. Congratulations, Eric.
Next song.
Oh, the pressure's on.
Oh, hold on.
Well, you started to
Hear that? Can you hear it?
Whoa.
Play that funky music, my boy. Play that funky music.
What?
Play that funky music.
I love her. Margaret is on fire. This gets the white man.
All right, now feel better.
Oh, what is that again, Jason?
Right?
That's it. The white man's overbite.
The white man's overbite.
Yeah,
White
go to
man's
a wedding. Go to a wedding, and this song comes
It's
on.
so good. I mean, we're out there.
And your uncle comes out, and he's the whitest guy on the planet. He comes out with this.
Do you remember ever going into the city a lot? Maybe going to China Club on a Monday night, any downtown, any of that city there, or you just jamming and wearing your Z Cavaricis.
The Cavaricis. I know. I went out with the guys who wear the Z Cavaricis.
Or did he wear the Sergio Cecchini outfits?
Oh my God, the Sergio Cecchinis is so crazy. I mean, I used to go because I went to FIT. Because I'm older, I went to Palladium. I was dancing on the speakers like a psycho.
I've been to Palladium once when I was young, but yes, I remember.
Yeah, the Palladium. It was crazy.
The fact that you
said Palladium, there was a place called a China Club.
China Club. I mean, even because I'm so much old, Limelight. They used to pick you out of the crowd. You thought you're so fancy. Yeah, I got in.
The China Club. China Club.
I told you, Joseph, you have no chance. That's my sister. Why do I have my whole family on the freaking watching? Is that the only people watching right now?
I
love the family, the Fatone family.
They come out.
They did come out in full force. So, Margaret, you've got a podcast now.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. It's your whole story. You've got a partner in there. Tell us about that. We got a little clip we can show.
Caviar Dreams and Tuna Fish Budget.
Caviar Dreams, Tuna Fish Budget. Well, listen, I'm not from the Lucky Sperm Club. Raised by a single mother. I started my business at the kitchen table, and it was just, it was a caviar dream. I always had dreams of doing something special, having my own business. Everyone's like, you can't do it. You can't do it. I always say it's part determination, part delusion. And everyone always says, Marge, how'd you start your business? Whatever. So and wants business advice. So I was like, I want to inspire entrepreneurs. People think that they can't reinvent themselves. People think it's so difficult. Everybody thinks, that they have to start with money, and that's not the way it is. And especially now during this times, it was very appropriate to start the podcast. I do it with my co-host, Lexi, who's worked with me for 12 years. She's absolutely amazing. So we have on all different people, influencers, disruptors, entrepreneurs who started their own business, and to actually inspire people. And I still make it fun and interesting, but everybody started their business in a different way. And I love doing it. And so now we just went video, so it's on YouTube, and we're doing it Zoom the way you guys are doing it. And it's a lot of fun. So many people do pop culture, follow Housewives, follow reality series. Other Housewives do podcasts like that. I don't need to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do something that can actually help people and inspire people, because, times are tough and people want to start their own businesses. And that's what happens.
And I think people too, it's interesting when younger entrepreneurs, they don't think that they don't have the skills or the mental capacity, or sometimes the time. They want to do it now. I want it now. And it's like, you don't realize how long it really takes to get a business going to where you're comfortable.
Exactly.
Like you struggle, like even right now, I'm just saying, not even struggling, but I'm not struggling, thank goodness,
yes,
knock on wood and none of my brain. But I'm saying, as far as Fat Ones, my hot dog thing that I'm doing with the food truck, obviously it's slowing down right now. I only have one food truck right now. I'm starting out very slow. People are like, oh, well, we can open up this restaurant here and do this there. I go, no. I want to take my time and learn about the business, because I don't know much about the food business, and I'm still learning as I go. So I'm like, I want to make sure I'm doing this right and the way that I want to do it, not somebody else.
You're right.
Take the advice and put it together. But a lot of those kids, they'll think like, how can I get rich now? How can I be the star now? That doesn't happen. Does it happen every once in a while? Yes.
Yes, but it's rare.
Not everybody.
It's rare. And there's no overnight success, right? Everyone thinks it's an overnight success. They see you and they think, it happened in a split second. Overnight success is, takes 5 years. It took NSYNC about 4 years to really come over into the States and start doing stuff, because we were in Germany for 2 years, and we were rehearsing the same songs before that for 2 years. Yeah.
And never did a gig.
And people were like, oh, he got lucky. But that was such hard work. And what you had to do to put in that wasn't luck. I mean, that was hard work. And people have to know that. And so that's why I think this podcast is super important. But we still make it fun.
Well, show us a video, Joe. Joe, you got a video of what this bad boy looks like.
It's a 2 block.
Hello, Caviar Dreamers. Hello, Caviar Dreamers. We are going to be bringing you weekly podcasts of lifestyle experts, disruptors, leaders in the industry,
Risk takers, business people, entrepreneurs, people with stories that will leave you shook.
Yes, you will be inspired to live your best life. Caviar Dreams on a tuna fish budget.
With me, the life of Mrs. B.
And me, the real Margaret Josephs, as opposed to the fake one.
That's great.
Thank you. Yeah, it's super fun. And we're in a cool network, Toast Network. Do you know Girl with No Job and her sister Jackie O? Do you follow them? You probably know. They're young girls and they have all the millennials, and I love them because they love me on Housewives, and that they even like somebody as old as me makes me so happy, and they have their own network and they're freaking fabulous. And
you keep saying that, but you don't.
Thank you. No, but I'm just saying, it's like a different age group, but I feel so young. I'm like fucking Goldie Hawn. I'll be young forever,
Tell your husband he did a good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Oh, you did a good job.
He came right in the house and swiped me right out, the contractor. He came to fix the pipes. Those tricky guys.
God, Joey, this is my dream, Joey. Deliver an Uber Eats ride,
yes,
and then swoop in there and find a Margaret, and that's it. I'm moving in, I'm making it happen.
Oh my God!
I saw the pigtails, the wife beater. I came running down the stairs. No, Brian. He was like, "That's for me."
That's it. God, that is a movie right there.
That's mine.
All right, well, Joey, we've got some fans backstage that want to come out and hang out, and we've got another Jersey girl. She looks it, and if you don't say this girl is from New Jersey, you are crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, bring her out. Here she comes. It's Cory. Cory.
Hi, Cory. So Jersey. Hi, Cory.
I look like Jersey. Oh my God.
You sound like Jersey.
Look
Do
at her.
I?
Do I?
100%.
Oh my god.
100. You're GTL all day long, girl. I see it.
I was sitting outside to get a low color today. You caught me.
See,
God bless.
While you were doing laundry,
How are
I
you?
get it.
Good. How you been dealing with this quarantine stuff?
Good. I actually got corona, believe it or not.
Oh,
No shit.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah, my husband is in his second year of residency, and he's in the ICU, so he got it, and then I got it 2 days later.
And are we good now?
Yeah.
Fully recovered? I know
Fully
that
recovered.
not to get too detailed, but how was it? It felt like a house dropped on you. Basically, you were just out.
Yeah,
kind of thing?
I actually got it worse than him, believe it. Of course, it's classic. But yeah, it was crazy. I had every symptom that's in the books for it. Yeah, I would say the worst thing was like the shortness of breath and losing my taste and smell, which like when you feel like crap, you just want to like eat, and I couldn't taste anything.
And you couldn't
It
taste
was
anything.
so weird. It was
Oh,
so
wow.
weird because you felt congestion in here, but your nose wasn't stuffy. Like I could breathe just fine. It was so weird. And like I was eating food and I was like, is this food bad or something? And I take out another thing and eat it. I'm like, oh my God, I lost my taste. This sucks. It's crazy.
I'd be like,
but-
give me stuff that I don't want. Give me stuff
I know.
that
I was like, I should be eating vegetables, but that's so boring.
you were like,
Well,
I
I'm
know
glad
this.
you're better.
I know this is an Oreo, but it doesn't taste like.
I'm like, this is vegetables, right? Yeah.
Wow,
I'm
that's
glad
crazy.
You're better.
That is.
Husband's better. Everybody's good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Thank
And
God.
is your husband still going to work and the whole thing?
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
on the front lines.
Yeah, he got approved. He had to be 3 days symptom free after 8 days of onset. So he went back to work, I think, about a week and a half ago.
Who's
So.
the troll over your shoulder?
That's
Your
my.
dog.
I have a standard poodle.
Aw,
cute.
so cute.
Oh my gosh.
Same
During the
token,
quarantine, Joey, I've been watching reruns of the Westminster Kennel Club, the dog show. And when the guy comes out, he goes, the standard poodle.
I know.
So when she said standard poodle, I was like, the standard poodle.
I was cracking up because they're like, and here's the standard poodle. Do not be taken aback by their haircut. I'm like, thank you. Like, they're such attractive dogs, but people cut them like idiots.
Right. They look like these weird.
People always think I have like a golden doodle or a labradoodle, and I'm like, no, he's a standard. He's so cute. We don't cut his hair poofy. So, yeah. See, I'm not that Jersey.
No,
I can see.
I don't know.
But I would.
His
I
nails
would
aren't
love-
polished.
No.
I would love to see Jason walking with the poodle like that.
Oh, one of my favorite shows.
Your big, bulky, sexy ass walking with a little dog.
Oh my God. Yeah.
No, I definitely need the little miniature poodle. That's been cut up in
Yeah,
like
he's 70
block.
pounds. He's huge. So.
All right, Cory,
I
you
love
ready to
it.
know? So you gonna know some 70s?
So I'm a musician, and I knew some of the songs. I'm like, of course, the one genre
I'm right
Oh,
there with you. It's
sorry.
okay.
Sorry,
I was like,
Cory.
I thought we were gonna do like Jersey theme, and I was like, all right, I know all these, and then all of a sudden we're playing this disco stuff. I'm like, I have no idea.
I know. I asked for the
Sugar Margaret
disco
will-
because
will
I'm
show us
obsessed.
the
I was like roller disco queen growing up. That's why. I was a big roller rink girl.
All
I
right.
mean, you're nailing it.
Oh,
That's
you wore?
for sure.
Did you do like the high socks? You wore the socks.
Yeah, I had the
and
high
short-
socks or like the satin sassoons, and I had like the glowing wheels, and I was
Nice.
going backwards. I was like, well, fab. Oh my God, I gotta relive it. I want to bring roller skating back so bad.
Why
You
can't
definitely
you?
could.
Hey,
I
that's-
want to. I really want to. I mean,
That's
and
a good thing
that's
you
what
should-
got me
that's a good thing you
thinking
should
those
do.
days.
They used to have roller
Yeah.
rinks in Jersey. I'm sure they still got maybe one
I
or two.
know,
I know
not
there's
a
one
lot
here
though,
in Florida.
not a lot.
I definitely had my birthday party at one, so they're existing.
Yes,
they're
it was a big
existing
deal.
still.
Yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I missed back in the day that they had every once in a while at roller skating rink? I did it once. Was a lock-in where you
Yes.
got locked in and you stayed overnight.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And your parents picked
Ooh.
you up the next day.
That's true. Yeah, they had that.
Yeah.
Scary.
We need
So
those
fun.
fun.
You think that would ever happen now? God, that'd be awful.
No.
No, there'd be like a lawsuit or something.
Exactly. All right, let's do
Here we
this.
go. Here, just because you thought it was going to be something different.
Wow, what is this?
Oh,
Bon
Bruce
Jovi?
Springsteen.
Or Bruce Springsteen.
Born to Run.
Yeah.
Margaret, nice. That's a good job.
I cannot handle it.
She's on the side of my mouth.
There you go, Margaret. Sing it out loud.
Hey,
What,
Jason,
Joseph?
you notice
Very into my
Margaret,
music.
Margaret has not only guessed the song, but you've guessed the artist almost every time, even the
I
70s,
know.
like both.
I'm, my mind's not failing me. I was a little nervous. I felt pressure before I came on, but I was like,
Well, that's what happens when you don't drink. You can remember things if you don't drink any alcohol.
I know. I think it's my lack of drinking. That is why.
Yeah.
This is my problem. This is why I'm the host and not
Yeah.
trying to guess. All right.
Seriously.
And wearing a Budweiser shirt, no less.
Hi, man. Hey, Joey, I'm a Bud man and a Cub fan, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Here we
Imagine
go.
you're like, I don't like drinking. That'd be funny.
Right.
I know.
Bon
Oh,
Jovi?
this Bon Jovi, yeah.
Bon Jovi.
Whoa. That was 70s?
No.
Wow.
What year was that?
Living on a prayer. Living on a
Yeah,
prayer.
Living on a
Living on a
Prayer.
prayer.
Living on a
Living on a
prayer.
prayer.
That's not
Living on a
80s,
prayer.
that's 70s?
No, that's 80s. Living on a prayer.
Making sure.
Living on a prayer.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
No,
It
live
sounds like,
version?
what is the,
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
someone was
Living on a
singing the
Prayer.
harmony.
Who knows what that was?
Yeah.
I just
Was
put
that
it
like
on hard drive.
karaoke?
That was
version?
not-
What the hell?
Yeah.
That was
was
the
not
best
the
version of
melody.
Living on a Prayer. And
It
that's
was.
not 70s.
God, everybody's
So
a
we're
critic.
gonna be throwing
Everyone's a
some stuff in there.
critic
What
around
song
here.
are we putting in?
We're Jersey themes now.
Okay.
Everyone's a gosh darn critic.
Bad medicine.
There you go.
Bad Medicine.
I'll give you a better version.
That was Bad Medicine.
Only because Cory is yelling about the genre of the music. while I play
Okay,
it.
all right.
Here's a
I want to make Cory
nonsense fun
happy.
fact.
She's a Jersey girl.
Yeah.
Nonsense fun fact.
Oh, wait. Fun fact from Joey. Wait.
Ooh.
And now, a fun fact from Joey Fatone.
I do a show called The Impractical Jokers After Party.
Yeah.
And there is a very young,
love
beautiful
that.
girl that's always there, and she works. She's a camera girl. She does batteries. She's been there. It's actually Bon Jovi's daughter. Had no idea until like this, probably the second week we started shooting. It was very
Oh
funny
my
though.
God.
Momo, he's gonna chime in. I knew it. Yeah.
Yeah, remember I said, Joey, do you recognize her? And he's like, no. I'm like, and I showed him her name. And Joey's like, I know the name. I can't figure out the name. And then we kind of put it together. They introduce each other. Well, then she runs and her dad pops up on the phone screaming at Joey to be nice to his daughter. It was actually pretty cute.
That's
Aw.
That's cute.
But it's always funny to be like, tell your dad I said hey. Tell John I said what's up.
And that
Oh my
was a
God.
fun fact from Joey
That's
Fatone.
so
And by the
fun.
way, the one cool thing that stood out is nobody knew who she was. That girl loaded in, loaded out, tool belt, moving everything.
She's a hustler.
I mean, you have no idea that
She's a
back to
hustler.
your, spoon thing or a sperm club. You had no idea that she came from that. Like she was just an everyday person. And she's really cool people, real cool people. He raised a good kid.
That's impressive.
He's
Yeah.
down to earth anyways. Did you
That's
hear?
because
He's
he's
out
from
there.
Jersey, so.
Yeah, he's from Jersey. He's out there. He's got a
Mhm.
restaurant.
Jersey
He's
guy.
out there feeding people. He's out there actually working in the restaurant, doing the stuff.
He's great.
Yeah.
We love Bon Jovi. All right, we'll play one more song and we'll bring our next guest in.
Okay.
Fan.
Oh,
I will survive.
First I was afraid. I was petrified.
I will survive.
Yeah, she was right. I know, Gloria Gaynor. Good.
But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong.
Oh, wait, you gotta do this
I
one.
was wrong.
Yeah.
Sing it, Margaret. Here we go.
So you're back from outer space. I just want to
I gotta get a smoke machine.
We do need a smoke machine. Maybe I'll get a smoke machine, Joey.
Exactly. I know.
I'll get the smoke machine and then I'll cover this whole room will be covered in smoke and you won't be able to
Yeah.
see me.
Yes, all right. I did say that right.
Gloria Gaynor, right?
All right,
That's it.
yeah, Gloria
She
Gaynor.
nailed it.
All right,
She
good,
had
good,
it. She was on
And
point. All right, let's bring in our next fan guest. Oh, there she is. She's sitting backstage. She was singing along. She's making things happen. Make some noise for Victoria Colon.
What up?
Hello.
Hi, Victoria.
Where
Hi,
are you from?
everyone. Can you guys hear me okay? It's been a little glitchy back on my end.
It's all right. It's we hear you. It's
Good.
a little glitchy as well, but it's okay. Where are you calling from? We're calling from.
I'm sorry.
Where do you live, Victoria?
Where are you from? Jason, talk.
All right, Victoria, can you hear me?
Freehold, New Jersey.
Oh, you're from Jersey
Freehold,
too.
Freehold.
Perfect.
Yes.
All Jersey girls.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nice.
I like Jersey girls.
I
It's
like
fun.
it. We're triple threat
Jersey
Jersey.
girls are feisty.
I used to date a girl from Jersey, and she would wear nothing but high heel shoes, shorts, high heels, always high
I thought you were
heels.
going to say nothing but just high heels.
I know. Nothing but high.
It's sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely not me.
I
Definitely. not.
wear high heels all the time too. Except today I happen to be in slippers, but normally in high heels.
Because Victoria, do you know have you known any of these songs? Can she hear us?
In my face.
Joe, bring her.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I
okay,
do.
Good. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Quite a few, actually. So I'm feeling
okay.
pretty good right now. Let's
Good,
see.
good.
All right, here we go. Let's see if you know this song.
Boogie. Oh, Disco Inferno, Disco Inferno.
Yeah.
Inferno.
Oh,
Disco Inferno.
She's awesome. She knows everything.
I
No,
know.
no, no. This is my era. I mean, I have a little advantage.
What was one of the best dance moves that you did there? Was it the hustle or something?
Yeah, the
around
hustle.
that
My
time?
mother used to do the hustle. She had all the parties. Listen, my mother, Marge Senior. If you did watch it there, you know my mother's totally crazy, and she used to have parties like hustle parties, and people be like naked in the pool, and yeah, so she would be having people teaching the hustle.
Can you do the hustle? Margaret, can you do the hustle right now?
I can do the hustle. I can't do it right now because I mean, I probably could do the hustle. Listen to the hustle.
I wanted to see that. Cory, can you do the hustle?
No, I don't know how to do that dance.
My party on the show was like a Studio 54 party when I celebrated my 50th birthday on the
Oh my gosh.
on Housewives.
How was that? You guys did you
Oh, wait, do I have to announce? It was good. It was very good. I came in on a horse, a wooden horse like Bianca Jagger. It was very funny. It was my first season. I made them do all this crazy stuff.
That's what I love about Jersey. Jersey people are over the top on everything.
Oh no, Sweet 16s?
Oh, forget it.
Can we talk about Sweet 16s real quick?
I know.
It's like a freaking wedding. Get the hell out of here with this.
It's
Come on.
true.
Oh my god.
Well, everything's an event. Well, I think it's also I was saying this morning. I'm happy we did all that stuff because now it's like you have all those great memories, people being together. I mean, now look what's going on. God knows if we're gonna be able to like sweat and dance on each other after all this nonsense.
I know.
I hope so.
Hey, Victoria, can you hear us, Victoria? Victoria, can you hear us?
Victoria has connections like Matt does.
She's
I
on
don't,
delay.
I don't have her go on.
Can't see me.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta have Victoria.
the
We gotta
late-
upgrade the Wi-Fi. We gotta upgrade the
Get her
Wi-Fi.
out.
Yeah.
Let's play those songs. Come
Victoria.
here. Go for it.
I mean, look at us. We're all here. We all have jobs. We all made some money, so we got good Wi-Fi. Here we go. Next song. You ready?
Then I feel stay alive.
Come on, yes, we got it. There we got it. Stay alive.
What movie is this from?
Oh, Saturday Night Fever.
Where was he
That was my
walking down?
first rated R movie.
You know where he
Get
was
your paint
walking?
can. Get your paint can and start walking. I do love the opening sequence of that movie when he's just walking down the street with the paint
Do you know
can.
where that is?
Brooklyn.
That is in Brooklyn. Bensonhurst, walking down the street on 86th Street, and he stops by a place called Lennys Pizzeria, which is literally down the street from where
Literally.
I live. Literally.
Literally.
I like over pronunciating
I
stuff.
might have to watch that movie today. I think I might have. Now I'm going to have to watch that today.
And you know what I did for a while? I used to stack the slices up like that all the time.
Oh my
He
god.
stacks two at a time and folds it in half and eats it. I used to do that too. It's
That was
stupid,
so
but,
good.
That's so fun. That's such a Brooklyn thing to do.
It is. But the funny
See?
thing, the funny thing is a lot of people never really fold it. Some people do. Once they, oh my god, what a sacrilege! If somebody use a fork and a knife, I want to stab somebody.
No.
I know.
That kills me.
That's crazy.
That kills me. But yeah, he would do that. And this is actually pretty funny that we were just talking about this now. I ordered last night like 3 shirts from Lennys Pizza. I'm not even joking. From the Lennys Pizza place. It's weird that we're talking about this. And there is a poster that I bought. Dad, by the way, surprise, he's watching. I bought you one. It's a picture. It's pictures of all the stuff from Brooklyn, but it's all like the street names: the
Oh.
Marlboro Theater, the Lowe's Theater, Spumoni Gardens, Meat Supreme, Key Food. But it had all the places. Even the guy that's on the corner of 86th Street, this guy called Vinny, used to play the guitar in the corner. He's even in the picture. So it's really crazy. It's like all these things that obviously I remember, but I bought it. But it was weird that you said the whole thing with the Saturday Night Fever. Kind of weird.
I love that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
See, I don't have that. The only thing I would have in my house.
Idiot heart.
The only thing I would have in my house is a picture of Mickey Mouse because I've lived in Orlando, the generic city, beautiful the entire life.
Oh
And really,
yeah.
in my poster it had like a Chili's and an Applebee's. You got got culture, Joey. I like that about you. And Jersey people.
Everybody's yelling, "Do not eat pizza with a fork and a knife." Everybody from
Oh,
New York
Lord.
doesn't do that.
And from New York. That's not good. That's not good news.
Oh, you eat it? Oh, I don't do that.
All right, here we go. Next song. Why do they start off so slow? Because we need to be like this.
I know this.
They have the longest intros in this genre.
They do.
I can say, "Oh, your name was Copacabana." Copacabana.
That's it, Joey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. You did it. Barry Manilow. Yep. Good job.
Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow hair. Down to there, we went drinking and do the cha-cha.
You're messing up our dance. Shut up, Joe. Good. What? Sorry.
All right, Joey.
Do you know how Barry Manilow started?
Jingles.
He was a carnival barker.
He was didn't he do backup for Bette Midler?
Yes, he did, but he was a piano player.
Yes, piano player.
Right, and then he wrote jingles like Coca-Cola. He wrote Colgate commercials.
The best part of waking up.
He wrote like 15 of the most popular jingles ever, and then became. And by the way, that song "I Write the Songs That Make the Whole World Sing," he didn't even write.
Really? Wow.
I wonder if he wrote, I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Oh, G. Whitworth, 877 cash now.
Wait, didn't Justin Timberlake also write "I'm Loving It"? Didn't he write that?
Yeah.
That's what
Him
I
and
heard.
Pharrell.
Yeah, him and Pharrell wrote that record in 2004.
Must be nice.
Yep.
Wow.
I saw no money. Great. Good job.
Yeah.
Thanks, Justin.
My favorite one is Justin Guarini. He's it's the sweet.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
So good.
See, now we got it. That's what we have to do. We got to do jingles next.
Oh,
Jingle.
yes.
That's a good
Are
one.
we back?
Is it
Are we
better?
here? We're good.
There we go, Victoria. So, Victoria,
All right,
tell us your life
let's
story.
get some of these in.
Go.
If you want to know everything, it's a long story. We'll be here
How
for
many
a while.
pops you got back there, by the way?
A lot. You're back here somewhere.
Oh, somewhere? What do you mean somewhere? It should be on display in the forefront.
I mean, they're all on display.
What's your prized possession one? What's the best one you got?
Honestly, I'm going to be real with you right now. It's my vampire Spike. He was an exclusive that I got when I used to work at FYE in Ocean County Mall, Jersey.
Gotcha.
It
FYE. That's
goes
awesome.
for $200 now. It's crazy what some of these things go for.
But it's
nuts.
amazing how many they bang out, though. There's so many of them. There's so many. But then
And
they
what
have
are they? What are those?
they're pop dolls,
They're
vinyls.
action
Oh.
figures.
Buffy,
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Uh-oh.
Is that from Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Correct.
Yeah.
Big Buffy fan here.
Yeah. Really?
Oh yeah.
Look at Joe.
Huge.
Knowing that's a Buffy.
I don't know where Joey went. He's probably
Who
going.
cares?
I have like a
positive
Buffy.
shit. Sorry, Martin. This is the way the show runs. We kind of just go with the flow.
I love it. I love it.
Joey's going to his toy chest, and here, look, see, this is what happens.
Good.
JC?
Oh.
Lance?
Oh, you got them all.
There is
Your whole collection.
Christopher. Justin Timberlake with the ramen noodle hair. Also me. But the cool ones that I have that I like are Superman,
Very nice. I got a good Superman one too.
Freddy Krueger,
Ooh, very good.
and my all-time favorite, which is the cutest thing, is Figment from Epcot.
Aww.
All right, great. Nobody cares. Let's go.
And no one-
I care.
Let's see if she knows. Now that we have better reception, now that she have better reception, let's see if she knows any songs. Let's see if she can chime in.
Getting very white.
We'll give you the go ahead first. All right,
Oh, freak
Freak out.
Jesus. The cheeks, my cheeks.
Margaret doesn't know, just jumps it out.
She
I know.
knows.
Am I not allowed to scream out the free fishy?
Yes, I love it.
Freak out.
They freak. Say chic.
Stupid. I know. I'm moving
What about fun fact about this band, Joey?
Oh, go ahead.
Really
Do
not
it.
that fun fact for everybody, but it's me. They were at Universal doing the Mardi Gras stuff, and Nile Rodgers. My favorite thing about anything is when the band introduces itself. And on lead guitar, you got to give it up. And it's so like 1970s to do. But when Nile Rodgers started introducing the whole band, the backup singers, he would like, and now on lead guitar, Joey Fatone, and they would drop this beat, and the backup singers would be, La Chic, Chic. La Chic, Chic. And it was like, I was like, what am I watching? I love this band. It's the greatest thing ever.
So it'd be like,
Chic, yeah. Chic. And now the drummer. It was so awesome. And the whole audience was like, whoa. Chic. 70s, it's the best.
It is.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we got this one.
oh yeah.
Oh, man, I changed
That's
batteries.
great.
Stupid. I hate this
Unbelievable.
mouse. Here we go.
Unbelievable.
That
This
the
is so.
best
Here we go.
song
Here we go.
I've heard
Thank you.
silence many times.
Thank you, Cory, for yelling at me.
Brick House.
Yeah, that is. Good one. Good one. Freak out. That real one.
Yep.
She's a bread.
You sing it, but I know it.
Ow.
Ow.
Here we go, Joey. Sing it out loud. House. She's my dear.
Don't do this. Do this. Thanks.
I know.
Made a sack. That's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back.
Is that your knee?
That was a good
The
one.
Commodores?
That was a good one.
That's the Commodores,
Cory,
of
is that your
course.
knee?
Oh, that's my knee.
Are they two different shades? What is that?
Was that the
It's-
Commodores?
It's yeah, they're just like
Yes,
fun
Commodores.
pants, half and half.
Are those pleather?
Ah, cozy.
They're not-
Oh, that's
no,
clever.
they're.
That was so funny.
Oh my
By the way,
gosh.
I'm a big fan of yoga pants, and whoever decided to bring that whole trend out
Yeah.
is great. But every time I see a girl, wearing yoga pants, I'm like, oh, she dressed out for PE today. Remember back in the day, getting dressed out? They all wore like yoga pants and all that. Oh, she's dressed out. Good for her. I'm happy.
Yeah, they're the best. That's all I wear. So
That's awesome.
Jason, let's play one more and let them raise their hand and see who's the champion of the day right here.
All right, you ready?
Oh, I got what you're saying. So this time we're gonna whoever raised their hand first. Don't shout it out this time.
Okay, no
Raise
shout
your
out. No
hand
shout out.
and then call. Yes, Mark.
I know I was bad. I'm like really misbehaving this whole game. I'm so sorry.
You can misbehave all you want, but now I'm just giving you. I'm laying down some.
Okay, I got the rules. I got the rules.
she's still gonna win, but we'll raise our hands.
And because you guys are all from Jersey, I don't need you all fighting amongst each other in the. reunion show, okay?
No weed pulling. No weed pulling. Okay.
Here we
No
go.
weed
Yeah.
pulling.
Mother, Joey, I swear to God, this mouse, please hold, everyone. Please. Here we go.
You better stop playing with that mouse.
I'm trying to keep it alive.
Oh,
no.
Margaret.
No, I
Margaret.
fucked up. I know. Go ahead, Joey.
Oh, wait.
Macho Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I should have known it right away. I didn't want to say I could say right away.
Village people.
Village people. Good job.
Baby, so, Joey,
Joey,
Oh, damn.
Or the club that used to hang out, the Blue Oyster.
what is that from? Police Academy, Joey?
Police
Police Academy. Yes, sir.
Singer.
That's awesome, Police Academy. What a
How do
dumb
you even
name.
know that, Jason? That's
I
Before
amazing.
know.
you guys go, Cory, do you really spell your name that way? Corii?
Yeah, it's my stage name.
Oh.
I
See,
was,
now-
on, I was on Songland this season, so all of you watch it. if
Well,
you
I'm sorry.
haven't.
What are you on? I want to watch.
Shout out.
I was
Shout
on
out.
Songland this season.
Oh,
So-
wow.
Yeah. I
What
actually,
episode?
I did my song for Luis Fonsi, since you
Oh,
brought
I'm
up
so
Fonsi.
sorry.
Oh, nice.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I think I
it's
saw
so
that episode,
nice.
actually.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was on it.
That's fantastic. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Fonzie's a
Great.
good musician. Really good musician.
Yeah,
he really is.
he was so awesome. Yeah, he was so awesome. So fun.
I think I saw that episode.
Mhm.
I think I might have. But he picked some kid, like guy's song, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what a jerk! He
Yeah.
didn't pick you. Oh, that's it. I'm pissed off.
No.
Right now.
Joey,
When
talk
you
to
hear
that
my
guy.
song, you'll be like, no.
He doesn't understand me because he speaks Spanish now. He doesn't even speak English anymore. I don't even.
Yeah,
know
he picked Felipa, who his song it's amazing. It was half Spanish, half English. So it was awesome.
No wonder why.
Hey,
Yeah.
Cory, here's the deal. This is what we want you to do.
Kristen yelled at because like that's why you look familiar. So do I have to now? Do I have to change my name to Joeyy?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Here we go, Cory.
Yeah.
My dad
Joey,
says, "Let's hear something."
Let's hear your song that did not make it on Songland. Let's go right there.
And you got your piano right there, so
Let's go.
putting you on the spot.
Oh,
Maybe Joey Fatone will record it.
you can look it up right now.
No,
I want to hear you.
Come on.
Put this piano right in front of
Or break you. This can make or break.
Tell you I still think about you. What if you stayed? You promised. You said you'd never run away if it got too hard, but you're gone now. If you only stay, so many what ifs, so many what if, would it tell you I still think about you? What if, yeah, would it tell you I still think about you?
Wow.
See, that's why you were on the show. That's why you were on the show.
Cory.
An awesome voice.
Cory, do you know graphics?
Right?
Do you know how to do graphics, Cory?
No.
Oh, sorry, we might have had a job for you.
Sorry.
I think Kelly Clarkson you should record that. The voice is beautiful.
Oh, it is recorded. You can find it everywhere, actually.
You can on iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see if we can find it
Cory.
everywhere.
Do we type up Cory Corii?
Corii, yeah.
Corii.
Because I didn't get picked, I was able to release the song. So that was.
See, but that's
plus.
cool though.
That's very cool.
You're able to release it because then I know it sounds a little crazy. Then you have your own control over it really sometimes. Because I know sometimes they'll put you and they're like, okay, you're gonna sign with this person, that person, this. Now you can do your own stuff. It's great.
Yeah, the show
Cory.
was pretty sweet about it, honestly.
Who did you work with? Who did you work with on the show?
I actually didn't make it past the 4. So there was 4, and I was the one that got booted, and then the 3 went through. Yeah.
That's BS.
So I have an episode.
It's all right.
coming out. My episode is on May 25th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a band
Boys
on there
to
May
Men.
25th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
comes
know,
out on
yeah.
May 25th. We're finishing it now.
Yeah, it's gonna be so awesome.
Nice.
Good song.
Look at you go.
That's good.
Yeah, the Boys to Men one's gonna be super awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. Cory, we're going to give you a buzz. That was really good. Seriously, to have the pressure do that, you have a headset on, you just ripped. Margaret was like, whoa. Veronica's like, whoa.
Thank you.
Victoria's like, hey, I like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't.
Oh my god.
But no, thank you both for coming on today. You both
Thank
were
you so much,
Yes.
guys. It was so
much.
nice
This
to
was
meet
so
you.
fun. Thank you.
Victoria, Cory, thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Margaret, an hour has gone by already.
I
Very
can't
quickly.
believe
That
it. This was my best afternoon in quarantine ever. My 60 days that I've been stuck in this house.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that, but I appreciate you.
No, for sure. I had a ball. I loved every second. Thank you so much.
You were great, and it's funny because we told your people like maybe 30 minutes, 35 minutes, but it looked like you were having a good time. So thanks for hanging with us today. You were fun.
Yeah, thank you. I love being with you. I love all cute
We
men.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, you were awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll keep watching Real Housewives. I'm going to make Joey watch it.
Joey, you better watch it. You got to watch it. I have good luck.
I'm a fan now. I'm
Yes.
a fan now, so I have to watch it.
And Margaret, if you want Joey to come on your podcast,
I want him to.
anytime. Here it is right here. Let me see if I have
perfect. All right,
your podcast. You're more than welcome. He'll talk business and all sorts of shit, whatever you want.
Yes, I want to hear about the the hot dog truck.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. We could have Joe on it as well.
Listen, obviously, I'm going to talk your whole career, but that's your new thing.
Hey, Joey, I could
You
be
let
on
me
it
know.
because I eat the hot dogs.
Jason,
I eat
yeah.
the hot dogs, so I can be on it
True.
too.
I would love that.
I mean-
Thank you. Thank you so
Well,
much.
thank you again. Thank you so much, Margaret. We love you. We appreciate it. And anytime, let me know.
Thanks,
All right.
guys. Jason,
Thank you, Margaret.
I'll text the other Joey to organize. All right, thanks. Bye, guys.
I love it.
By the way,
She was awesome, dude. She was awesome.
Sweetheart.
it's
She was
great.
awesome.
So we've had New York girls on last week and this week. So you had Taylor Dane, you had Debbie
We
Gibson,
did.
and you had her. And dude, these girls are all crazy, and I love it.
And one thing I feel bad, we got another minute. I feel bad that Victoria got cut off earlier, came back on. It was kind of, so I'm going to bring her on, see if she has one last question.
All right.
Yes.
Anybody, we got 1 minute.
Very
There
magnanimous.
you are, girl. Hey, you can ask
Sorry,
Joey.
Victoria, it was so
This was
bad.
not planned. I still saw you in the back. That's why I thought of it. So if you
Aw,
want to ask
that's so
Joey
sweet.
Stone anything right now, go.
Well, I'm sorry, you cut off.
Joe feel bad.
You
Joe
can
felt
ask
bad for
Joey
putting you on the
any
spot.
question you want. Anything.
You weren't. Hang on.
Anything?
Anything. With your
Oh
Toy
my
Story shirt, which I
gosh.
love.
Anything at all. Wow.
And you got a cool Toy Story shirt, by the way. I saw that.
Oh, thank you.
This is your one
Um,
chance, Victoria.
That's such a generic question. Of course,
Ask
I
them,
want
ask them just
Think
let them rapid
related.
fire. Go for it.
Okay, whatever. It's going to be an NSYNC question. What's your favorite NSYNC song?
Oh, dang, you wasted your one question on that. What the heck? You wasted her one.
Let's try that again.
You got me on the spot. Like seriously, my
No
hair was
worries.
up. I was ready to go chill.
No,
What else? What other
Victoria,
questions?
you
Go
look
for it.
like a fan. You have a lot of memorabilia in the back. Obviously, you know a lot about NSYNC and a lot about pop culture. It's blatantly obvious. But you have an opportunity to ask Joey really anything you want.
Okay, okay.
Joey, did you ever think it wouldn't
All
work
right,
out?
all right.
Whatever, just go.
Okay, so Joey, I know you're a Superman fan. All right. Do you have like a favorite Superman arc or story? Like
Yes.
the Red
Interesting
Sun?
one.
Like
I might have said it once before. I started collecting things over the years, and I would buy T-shirts in Warner Brothers store. When they had the Warner Brothers store, I'd buy the art sale. I had a bunch of crap. I still have it in storage. But there was one thing I got in the mail one time. Yes. There's one thing I got in the mail, which it was a picture that was wrapped in paper towel, and it had a letter in it. And I opened it for a second. I saw it was a Superman drawing, and I was like, okay, cool. And I put it away. Never looked at the letter. And then I went back and looked at the letter again, and I actually read it. And it was a girl that was like, hey, I know you're a Superman fan. My great-great-grandfather or great-grandfather, because he was still alive, he was like in his 80s, he used to draw one of the original Superman comic strips. And he's like, my great-grandfather doesn't really draw this stuff a lot, but he did it because he knew I was such a big fan of yours, and he knew that you were a big fan of Superman. So I actually have a drawing. I got to get the Osteen, I believe is his last name. I got to get his name again. But it's one of the original artists that drew the comic strip back in like the 40s.
that is
Like
so
some crazy
cool.
thing. Yeah, that is for
cool.
me, that was one of the cooler things. And then the other one, that one's really dear to me. And then the other one is hang on, I'm going to show you. Jason, talk real quick because I think I showed this one before, and it's right by the side of my bed. I'll get it for a second.
Okay. Victoria, you redeemed yourself with that question. Very nice. See what
You know,
I
you
would have.
really got me off the spot. Like, come on.
It's all right. This is what I want to know from him. What's the craziest, most outrageous gift a fan has ever given him?
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, you probably don't want to know.
I
what
probably
it
don't
is.
even want to know that answer.
No.
What was the question?
I said, what's the craziest, most outrageous gift a fan has ever given you?
Given me?
Yeah.
I had actually it's not crazy, but it was crazy because she took the time to do it. She knitted a complete Superman sweater.
Oh,
Knitted
okay.
a complete full-on Superman sweater. I was just like, and this was like, and it's a young girl too. It was like, yeah, crochet. That's awesome. It was awesome. Anyway,
cool.
Christopher Reeves came to see one of our shows. His wife. This is after when he was in the accident. He was in a wheelchair, and his son and his wife came. His wife actually signed it because he was not obviously able to sign it, so she is legalized to sign his name. So Diane signed it for him, and she had a whole bunch of pictures. And when I met him, that was just like, for me, it was awesome. I mean, it was crazy. It was during an NSYNC. He came to one of the shows with his son and his wife, and he literally was just like, I just stood there, and everybody just looked at me. I'm like, what? Because I didn't say anything. I was in awe. And I was just like, dude, I'm a huge fan, and this is awesome. I'm enjoying every minute. It was really cool. It's the first time ever, or probably the only time I've ever been really speechless, ever.
That's cool.
There was another time
That's
when
awesome.
during one of the tours when you were flying through the air during sound check to check your harness, and Keith, and then
oh no, that was during the show. That was during the show.
The Stone guys was there. Keith Richards, the guitar player, and he knew that they all flew, so he wanted to stay right underneath Joey when Joey flew over him. And Joey, show them what you saw from Keith Richards.
Well, I gotta see the angle. He's flying, right? Wait, I gotta get wait. And as I'm flying by, it's like this. Ready? Here we go. I'll do it this way. Yeah! It's like, yeah! He's screaming, cursing me out with a bottle of Jack. Dude, it was.
He was
and
flicking them off.
It was excitement.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, you too. We didn't know what to do. It was funny.
That's awesome.
And another thing, real quick, a fan, we had a bomb threat back in 2001 or 2. I forget exactly when it was. So we all evacuated, and we're all on the bus. And it's before you had the internet or the phone or anything. So it was a very weird thing to ever experience something like that. And they threw a lot of stuff away in the trash cans for whatever reason when they were going through people's stuff. So everything cleared. We went back in. They did the show. I was walking by, and there was a humongous painting in chalk. Remember the Rolling Stones when they were all glittered out? Yeah, remember that, Joe? Glittered
that
out.
painting, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You have it in your house.
I have it in my house. And this fan drew in chalk the entire cover, and put glitter in it and everything. And
Where is it? Is it there right now? No.
In my office, yeah. It's absolutely incredible how they. And I turned it on the back. And it had the person's phone number, but it got wet, so the digits were off. And I wanted to call that person and say, that's one of the coolest things.
Take a picture. Joe, take a picture. We'll post it up and see if somebody responds. See if they're the one, the person.
Yeah, that's what watching. It was literally chalked. I mean, it was.
But it was chalked, and then they put the glitter all over it too, right?
Yes, correct. They put the glitter on top of it. Yep, pretty amazing. I mean, that would be a great show, Joey, just to kind of reminisce about. That's incredible, really.
I'm not trying to be perverted. But look at the brajol on him.
The brajol.
No, Victoria, great seeing you, sweetheart.
No, but look at the outfit. You think people like superheroes don't wear stuff like that anymore? Like they wear it, but it doesn't look like that.
I know,
like a cup or something on there.
You tell that story about Keith Richards. One of my favorite all-time stories you're not in it, but your brother's in it with Mulvihill, and they're under the stage during Christina Aguilera's last song of her set. And it was the last show of the tour, and this is my absolute favorite. So she's in there. You are beautiful, no matter what they say, and then all of a sudden you hear, "Fly!"
It is on YouTube. It is on YouTube.
We'll pull that clip.
Oh my God! It is the absolute.
We should pull a few of those. It's pretty funny. Yeah,
that is the funniest stinking story. And just
what happens is real quick is a lot of times on the last show they do pranks on the artists. Sometimes not everybody likes it. I think it's hilarious. Back in the day when we were on tour in Germany, they actually right when we were coming out to play a song, they played a Backstreet Boys song, and that's on YouTube too. And we're like, you know what? Screw it, and we sang it, and we probably sang it better than them. But anyway. But it was really funny, like to do those things. But my brother, there was one time where my brother came out on Backstreet Boys tour. My brother was a video director, and I think it was "Shape of My Heart" or whatever.
Yeah.
He came out in a big heart costume.
He
danced around on stage. It's so stupid. It was funny.
The all-time classic, Steve. Like literally, he's a video director, so he watches, and it's pretty talented to be able to watch the choreography. And Steve is a dancer. So Steve would watch. Well, Christina Aguilera had this thing where she would sing and turn around, and this guy would be on a pole spinning and dancing and stuff. Well, Steve would direct it every night, so he would kind of learn the choreography just from watching. So out of nowhere, he radios me, "Come to my section." I go to his. I said, "What?" He goes, "Dude, just hit these buttons, fade me in, fade me out." I go, "Where are you going?" And he starts changing and all this stuff. He disappears. I'm watching the screen. Christina Aguilera starts singing. The curtain comes up. Steve took the dancer out, and he was the dancer. Took his shirt off. She couldn't stop laughing.
Did all the choreography, and she's like, "What is going on?"
He knew every move. He knew like every single move. Literally, that's the first time I've ever laughed, and snot flew out of my nose. I was laughing.
Well, I'm telling you.
Any other questions? Do you have any other questions? I cut you off earlier. You asked one, and then I was like, "Well, no, let me show you." I answered the other one, but I didn't know if you had any more.
Okay, one more. Since we're on a nerdy realm right now.
That'll be good.
I love geeking out.
Like I said, I love Buffy. Like, what's your favorite like show like that? Like, if it's Arrow, The Flash, Buffy, Smallville, Did you watch any of those?
Smallville, of course, partial too. You know, of course, because it's Superman. But back in the day, let me think about this. For me, it was more cartoons. I know it sounds funny, but I was huge on Animaniacs.
Oh, I love Animaniacs.
Animaniacs.
Huge.
I'm a
I used to
child.
love it. I bought the album.
21-year-old child.
I mean, I have, like I said, I have the little sugar gliders. What is named Pinky?
Sugar gliders.
Hey, Joe.
What?
Do you remember Joey and his entire family are Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory maniacs? Like, literally
I love it.
freaks out. And I believe Joey's one of the few people that had a photo with all the living Oompa Loompas. Am I right, Joe?
No, not the Oompa Loompa.
I don't know.
Oompa
Loompas, first of all.
Oompa Loompas.
I'll find that picture. I have a picture of the lead Oompa Loompa and all 5 kids as adults with me. I had a dinner with them one time. This was weird. I was in Orlando and they did like this convention. It was like the 25th, the 30th, 5th, or some crazy anniversary for Wonka, for Willy Wonka movie, the original one. And all the kids were there to do signing autographs at a convention. And one of the guys knew me and was like, knew I was a big fan. I was like, hey, we're doing this private dinner if you'd like to come. I was like, are you kidding me? Hell yeah. So it's cool because I'm standing there. I'm not that I look like Willy Wonka per se, but it's me and all the freaking kids that are all adults now. So yeah.
That's crazy. That's really cool.
Good song.
And you'll be
Oh, yeah.
in a world of your imagination.
I'll cry right
Any
now.
question about that? Any question about that movie? I can pretty much answer.
You didn't think that one tunnel scene was absolutely terrifying?
It's fantastic. No, I loved it. What's his name? Did a crazy, creepy version of that though. Actually, the just to know where we're going, which direction we are going. What's his face did it? Marilyn Manson did a version of that.
Oh, that's
Joey also knows every scene in the Goonies.
No, but I'm pretty close to it.
Pretty close.
Back to the Future. I was excited to see the Back to the Future reunion. That was awesome. And so was the Goonies.
Right.
With Josh Gad recently. Shameless plug for them.
What do they say? It's connecting, reuniting from a distance. That's his show.
Yeah. Smart. Yeah. Reuniting from a distance, which is brilliant because it gives people no excuse unless they're like in bed dying. That's it. That's really the excuse.
And finally, we're going to end with this. Joey's doing the All-In Challenge, which I think ends in a few days. And Tim, Chris, and Lance are taking people around Disney and Universal for as a tour guide. That's what they're doing. But the one thing when you go to Disney with Joey, he knows where all the hidden Mickeys are. He brings you places you've never been before. It's almost scary. He's
annoying.
In a tour guide at Disney. That goes.
You asked me where the bathroom is. I'll be able to tell you where the nearest one is in any of those parks. Pretty much.
Yeah. Sick. Anyway, Victoria, I wanted to bring you back on because I felt bad that you had crappy connection. I hope this was fun for you. So thanks for getting back on.
This was awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No, we really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being on. Thank you.
And thanks for being a fan of Joey's.
Take care of those pops. Hang on to them.
I will.
Have a good one. Yay!
Thanks.
Give it up.
Yay, thank you, Victoria. You're every woman, and we appreciate you.
Another beautiful show. It goes by very quickly, which I like. It's nice.
It's exciting.
I hate that we end. Yeah, I hate that we end abruptly. You know, it just sucks. But,
so Friday, though. Friday. What's happening Friday?
Friday, we got Tony Orlando.
And are we bringing your dad and Joe's dad on?
We're supposedly going to be bringing my dad. We're going to bring Joe's dad. And we may have a few other special guests, which would be interesting to see and see what Tony says.
Did you ask your dad yet?
Yes. I told him I gotta show him probably tomorrow. I'm probably gotta go over there to let him figure out how to work all this crap. We should do a test run, Jason. We should get you to give us a link. We'll go on. We'll just have everybody go on for a minute to kind of just see everything so your dad and my dad are doing it. Is your dad cool doing it? Joseph?
Yeah, I told him. I said, hey, do you want to do the thing? Wah! Do you want to do the thing with him? Do you want to do? Oh, yeah. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah. You get to see my friend Jason. That's what he said. I hope we tell stories about the bus trip, too. That's the best.
We may that Friday we may go a little even over a lot more because there's a lot of stories and a lot of different things. And we're gonna have a bunch of people on. Actually, I think we might have a couple of people. When are we drinking around the world, Jane? When are we drinking around the world? I don't know, but if you do win, we will probably do the drinking around the world if we get a chance to. Obviously, we couldn't promote that per se, but we're saying it right now.
Yeah, we couldn't promote that. Joey wanted to say, hey,
that was the actual that was the start of it. That was the start of it. It's like, hey, let's go drinking around the world. Take hopefully if they're old enough. They're not old enough, we'll do other things. It's not a big deal. Whatever.
But that's definitely going to be on the trip. Drinking around the world. Probably.
When
you go around the world, do you go from the left from Mexico around to England or to Canada, or do you go the other way?
Mexico to the right. I'm meaning when you walk in, yes, you go to the left. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at Mexico, yes, then I keep going all the way around till I get to Canada.
See, I go Canada on that way around. I ended Mexico.
That kills you, though, because you're doing the margaritas and the tequilas. That's a horrible start.
That is a good call, Joe. That is a good call.
We're going to end with this note.
Uh-oh.
Look at this comment that just came up. I'm your dad, Joey. I'm your dad now.
You look it from an old standpoint.
This show is so much fun. I love it.
I know. What you got going on today? The rest of the day, you Ubering? What are you doing?
No, I'm taking a stand-up class online. It was supposed to be at SAC Theater, but because of all this stuff, so I was like, I'm gonna go. If you don't use it, you lose it. So I was like, I'll take a stand-up class because that is the one thing in the world that I get freaked out about. Like, I can be funny in front of 50,000 people, but if there's 20 people there and they paid to see me be fun, no. So I'm learning how to do it.
You
So
need an audience.
I have to come up with like 5 minutes, and we're going to start perfecting it. So I don't know if I'm going to talk about. I'm going to be the old man, the things I hate during quarantine, or the wife that I hate during quarantine, or how much she hates me. I don't know.
What about all the above? All the above.
It's got to be 5 minutes. I could go an hour on my wife at this point in time.
Pick and choose. Just like your battles. Pick and choose.
That's it, man. That's it. So, anyways, that's what I'm doing the rest of the day.
What's up, buddy? Freaking Chris Matheson, buddy of mine from high school. He's a huge Met fan. So is his dad, Glenn. That's awesome.
The Mets.
Meet the Mets. Do. Test your jokes here. No, we don't want him to test the jokes here. Maybe.
When I get it perfected, and it's not going to be perfected, but when I feel good enough to roll it out.
You know what you don't do though. Don't let Joe test. Don't test it out on Joe.
No, it's
He's
not
a comedian. He'll want to change everything around for you.
Everything around.
He does that to my career all the time.
He does it to my music, by the way.
I mean, I know he does. He calls you up I think he's excited about that too. He gets excited like every day. He's like, "Oh, we gotta make a phone call," and I'm not even including it because obviously I don't want to know the songs. So, and there's always a meeting, or I have to hang up the phone after I have the little meeting with everybody.
Look, it's very good. I will give him this, but if I'll play, what is that? That's a stupid song. So next, no, it's the best.
Well, hopefully we won't have that problem. We're going to be probably doing about 50. We're going back early. We just did 70s, somewhat 80s. Now we're going to go 60s, 50s.
Do you want to just do doo-wop, or do you want to do like
I say do doo-wop, but throw in a couple of other little
some like Temptations,
maybe even 40. Throw a little 40 in there because we got some old
Franklin. Okay, all right.
You know, it'd be fun if Joe, if we get this right, and we're really going to do this. I think it'd be cool for some of these because some of
the
these people.
Audio is not. I don't hear you. What do you say, Jason?
Jason, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, tell Joey that a lot of the comments. It's pretty cool. They may invite their dad. I think we should have everybody, if they're a fan, tell their dad to check it in or check it out. Especially since it's their genre, we'll make sure we cater it towards that.
Yeah, he said we should invite all of our fans and all these people that are watching to invite their dads to watch and play along with us. So have a little bonding time. That'll be good.
Yeah,
it's a good point, Joe.
Bring your moms, bring your dads, anybody that is, I would say 60 and older, 50 and older, 50 and
60 and older. Yeah, 50, 60 and older. Well, I'm 50,
Bring your moms, bring your dads. Even if they're young, who cares? Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm young, but I got schooled. So I know.
By the way, you just said 50s. I'm 49.
I'm 43. I know. It's just
not my... I mean, I know this stuff, but it's not my genre. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, Patricia.
That's what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can give you one here, Joey. That maybe we might play, or something in this zone.
Give me a little sample.
How about this? How about this?
Sample of next Friday. It's my story of savage about a girl that I once knew. Run around Sue.
What?
Run around Sue.
Run around Sue. Perfect. How about?
And can you hear me now, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And the only thing with them is we're gonna have to tell them just to raise their hand. Because you imagine that? Ha! Wah! Yeah!
But that's the best part.
Just let them go for a minute.
Yes. Dude, your dads are hilarious. Come on, they're gonna just go off. How about this one?
Go! Back to the Future.
Exactly. I like it. How about
we have a public service announcement?
Oh, PSA.
Yeah, that's easy. Rocks and Treetops, Rockin' Robin.
Rockin' Robin.
We have a public service announcement before we hang up.
Okay. I'll go for it.
Make sure you wear sunscreen. That's it, Jay. So we can wrap up the show.
Joey, I'm glad you got that. I asked if Cory could do graphics.
I lost it. I was like, what the hell, dude? Oh, that was great. Oh my gosh, well, we're 20 minutes over. It's
That's all right.
To kind of do a little talk after we have fun with celebrities and people and fans and stuff. It's great. I love it.
It's awesome. Joey, thank you, man.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Hey, no problem again. Friday. Everybody come check out Friday. Me and Jason will have Tony Orlando. If anybody don't know who that is, look him up, dude. You know who Tony Orlando is.
Everyone should know who he is.
Oh, man.
Here, you want to hear? Let me give you a little Tony Orlando for.
Yeah, give a little Tony Orlando, please, for me.
Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Not 3 times. Let me hear it.
What?
Yeah. Joe, you love this song.
I love this song. This is the first word.
Hey girl, what you doing down there? Dancing alone every night while I live right above you.
Hey, so Joey, quick question: is his name Tony Orlando?
Let's ask him. I'm not going to answer that. Why don't you ask him if his name's really Tony Orlando?
Or was that the group Tony Orlando and Don? Because I know Don was there.
Why don't you ask him?
I'm asking that
Friday,
question.
Dude. There's no reason to ask me. Ask right straight from the man's mouth.
I'm asking. I'm asking. All right, someone's calling me. Decline. All right, let's get off this show. Thank you, Joey.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Jason, take it away.
Thank you, Joey. Hey, we'll see everybody here on Friday. Invite your dads because the Malta Hill and the Fatone dad will be here, and it's going to be awesome. They are characters on top of characters, so just be prepared. It is going to be an awesome show. And add Tony, Orlando, and Don. I don't know if that's his whole name. We're going to find out on Friday. See you then.